What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin in this video. It is September 9th. We are about 4 hours and 26 minutes underway right now. We're sitting at about $55,000 for Bitcoin, and I do believe that we're only going to go higher from here. I'm going to keep this video brief and short, right? I'm going to do some technical analysis, but give a fundamental or a media-driven reason why I believe it's going to go up. Can anybody guess what the media-driven reason is? Should be pretty obvious if you're up to date with the times in the crypto world. If not, I'll let you know in just a minute here. But from a high to a low of this overall like bottom kind of consolidation phase, where you have your low 1 here, low 2 there, and low 3, all your lows there, right? This whole little phase here, high to low. I would expect that when you do break out, when you do get above this high, your move is going to take you to about $77,000 to $87,000, and absolutely you could see higher targets being achieved, but this is your primary area first to focus on. We're at $55,000 now, 54.9. 77,000 to 87 is the target area for when it is go time. All right, and I do expect these targets to be hit by the end of the year. Absolutely, I do. They could happen by the beginning of November. If not sometime in October to December, absolutely, that's when I expect these targets to be achieved. Okay, it's September now, probably not this month, but we could be working our way up there. Okay, certainly over the next it's the 9th now. Over the next 9 days, I believe we are going to see some growth take place. Certainly I do, because we have the Fed meeting where they talk about adjusting interest rates. We might have the first interest rate lowering of interest rates that we've had in a while, and that could result in a buy the hype, sell the news event, right? A lot of people this cycle, it's a mixed bag. There's people out there that think that this is going to be a bullish thing when the Fed's cut rates. There's people that think it's going to be a bearish thing, and there's reasons for both. Never in the chart's existence has it been exactly one way or another. Has it been that when the Fed cuts rates, that means that the price drops 100% all the time. Neither has it been when the Fed cuts rates that the price pumps 100% the whole time. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? So we don't know. Oftentimes, whenever you cut rates at a slower rate, you're going to see price appreciate over time. Whenever you see the Fed cut rates at a drastic rate, at a very fast pace, we see that intense market sell-off. So hopefully that's a little bit telling, but there's other factors at play there too. I don't think it's just solely dependent on the Fed rate. Either way, though, I do expect that we'll probably see a little bit of selling off after the rates come out, if we do get the Fed rate to be dropped, to be lowered. If not, if it stays neutral, if it increases, even if anything, any kind of outcome happens, I would expect we're going to pump into the date of that announcement and then sell off afterwards anyways. So we might see a move up over the days to come for Bitcoin. I would expect that we do just continue to climb, maybe at a steady pace, maybe at a more rapid pace, who knows. But I would think that we are probably, over the next 9 days or so, we're going to be either up at this target area or up at these areas of resistance here, somewhere between. Let's just get some lines on there, right? I think that looks better. Somewhere between about 68,000, not 69. Sorry for the degenerates out there. 64,000 to 68,000 is kind of the zone that I would expect us to be at by the 18th of September. That's my expectation. So I think until then we'll continue to climb. If we see climbing at a faster rate, cool. I'm all for it. That'd be great, but probably something that's a little bit more steady, a little bit more, right, a little bit faster than that, I guess, but something like that is what I would expect. And I wonder, does that line up with any fibs, relatively speaking, from a high to a low? Takes you to your 786, 886 zone, right there in that range. Yeah, so a more refined guess, I suppose, would be 64.9 thousand to 67.2 thousand. But the more broad range would be 64 to 68,000. Anyways, all that to say, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I appreciate everybody for being here. Bitcoin's going up. We found our low, you guys. We found our bottom. That's not what I meant to do there. We found our bottom and we found our higher low, and it's time to move on up. After the Fed meeting, I would expect we see a little bit of a sell-off. Sure, when we're up in this zone, sure. But it'll just be another higher low, right? We're in the the phase, the realm of higher lows after higher lows, right? We're only going up, man. It's only up from here. That's it for the rest of the year. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.